These next three questions I'm going to answer come from a YouTuber named SuperJames526. So the first one is, who is your favorite Brenner Eric character? I might have to say either in terms of special characters introduced in a special, maybe Reg for a special character, even though Reg has hardly appeared a lot. I wouldn't pick any of the international engines because there's too many to try to choose from. And then if I chose a character from a season, maybe Porter, even though like Reg, Porter has hardly had a lot of development and appearances and stuff. And so yeah, maybe Reg or Porter. The next question from SuperJames526 is, where did you get your inspiration for medieval misadventures? Well, when I first began thinking of the series, most of the inspiration came from this app I used to play. So the app was an RPG game, which was called Angry Birds Epic, which is part of the Angry Birds franchise. And so yeah, basically the main story of Angry Birds Epic was kind of what inspired me to try to make medieval misadventures. And so that's where I got some of the inspiration. Back in 2015, I believe, I had wanted to do another series, but it went through a couple different choices. So yeah, I eventually ended up settling on medieval misadventures. And so the story of the app game Angry Birds Epic was pretty much where I got my inspiration for medieval misadventures. The next question from SuperJames526 is, are you excited for Journey Beyond Sodor? I am. From what I see on the wiki, it's supposed to be 70 minutes long, which is longer than what the specials usually are. So I am looking forward to that. I do want to meet some of the new characters a lot. There are a couple that I'm not as desperate to meet, but some I do want to meet. And so I'm hoping we get a trailer for it soon, and I'm wondering if it's going to be another musical like The Great Race. I don't know if it will be. I guess we'll maybe find out when the trailer finally comes out. But yeah, I am looking forward to Journey Beyond Sodor. And then I'm hoping we can get some returning characters or something, so the movie can be even better. So yeah, that's all for that question. Let's move on to the last couple questions I'm going to answer. Alright, the next couple of questions come from the Old Iron Productions. And the first question I'm answering from him is, what's your favorite video you've made? So I'll pretty much use a video from my old channel, CGI Ben, and it was definitely Golden Opportunity. That movie was so much better than my last movie, Operation Doomsday, and for one thing, it was much longer. It was nearly 2 hours. I remember it was like an hour, 48 minutes, and something seconds. So yeah, it was definitely a very long movie. I liked all the stories that I told in that movie, like all the backstories or the flashbacks or whatever you want to call them. And yeah, it was just a very fun movie to film, and yeah, it was probably my favorite video that I made on CGI Ben, and my favorite video that I've made altogether. The next question I'm going to answer is, do you have any tips or advice for making videos? So, my best advice would be to just follow your dreams and do what you want. Basically, I would take some time to plan out your videos, make sure you know what you want to do, and then make decisions carefully on what you want to do. Like, hey, do I want to use voice actors? Do I want to film outside? Do I want to use fishing wire? So yeah, take some time to plan your videos out, and then give it all your best. that would probably be my advice or some tips from me. So yeah, that's all for that question. So now the final question for the Q&A is a question that came from a couple users, and I've even been getting this question since I made this new channel. And basically the question is, are you going to re-upload some of your old videos, and are you going to continue your old series? I've saved this question for last because it's going to take a while to answer. So to answer this question, I have to go way back to when I started my series back in 2014. So when I first started filming my series, season 1, I was using an iPad. So once I was done filming an episode, I would then delete all the shots from my camera roll, and there would be no way to recover them. When season 2 started, I started using a video camera, which is the camera I use today. And basically, once I was done with season 2, I needed to do something to make sure I had enough time to film my movie Operation Doomsday, because my camera was running out of filming time. Not just because I had footage that I filmed still on it, but every time I deleted the footage, I would lose some filming time. So once I figured out the problem, I deleted all the season 2 footage for good. Like, I don't think there's a way I can recover it. I mean, there might be a way, but I don't know at this point. I would have to look into it. So then, after Operation Doomsday, I filmed season 3, and then, like, I think halfway through season 3, or maybe when I started season 4, I deleted the footage from the memory card again. And then I filmed season 4 and Golden Opportunity and the first episode of season 5 and a bunch of other videos. And then it was after that that my channel got taken down, and then I deleted all the footage again from the memory card. And so, yeah. So basically, to make a long story short, I can't re-upload my old videos because I did not edit them on the computer. Actually, I should have mentioned that. But I don't edit them on a computer. I'm hoping to get a computer soon so I can start doing that. But ever since the beginning, my videos were edited on my iPad. So yeah, that's why I can't recover any of the footage. So basically, I cannot like re-upload my old videos. However, there's a chance that I may in the future refilm and remaster some old episodes. I mean, I don't plan to redo my entire series because I want to focus on Medieval Misadventures, and I may have some ideas for a new, fresh start, not really rebooted series that I like, the series I was doing on CGI Ben. So yeah, there is a chance I may redo, refilm, remaster some old episodes, and probably Golden Opportunity too, because that's something I could never just forget about. So yeah, I may refilm some episodes in the future. I mean, if you want to throw out some suggestions, like what episodes you want me to remaster and re-release, go ahead. And so, yeah, I don't know when I would start doing that though. And so basically, what I also want to say is that in this new reboot of my old series that I probably plan to do later in the future, in case even if I do refilm some of my old episodes, there's a chance that I may want to redo some of the episodes in my new series. Like, say, one example would be the season 3 episode Spire and Dodge Reformed. If I refilm it the way it was released on CGI Ben, I may actually want to do it again on the new series. and just maybe make the episode different than what it was on CGI Ben. So that may happen. I don't know yet at this point, but we'll see what happens. So yeah. So the question again was, am I going to re-upload my old videos and continue my old series? The answer is pretty much going to be no, because I can't recover the original footage for the episodes, so I will try to refilm some of them, and then I will maybe in the future create a new series besides Medieval Misadventures and make like a normal Thomas series would, because Medieval Misadventures is a fantasy series, and so this new series that I hopefully want to do in the future is going to be like in reality, if that's the word. Basically, it's just going to be like all other Thomas and Friends series, where it is kind of like it is in the show. I'm just kind of trying to improvise here, so yeah, I'm just going to stop rambling on. And so yeah, I will try to refilm some episodes in the future, and maybe I'll redo those episodes, like change the plot again when I do this new series that I'm wanting to do. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for all these questions that I've answered in this Q&A answers video. I want to thank you guys for asking these questions, not for answering them. And then, if your questions were not answered, I do apologize for that, but like I said, maybe next time. So yeah, that's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.